who may or may not lay down there. And we are here to bring you your reading for the next 10 days. Today, I'll be looking at your overall energies, and I have something kind of different and special planned for that. We're going to take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Scorpio collective. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest. If you want more context, texture, check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node. You can also look at the description below if you'd like an in-depth personal reading to connect with me on social media, make donations, etc. All of those things are greatly appreciated. Okay, for today's overall energy, I'm going to pull one card from the Journey to the Divine Masculine and one card from the Journey to the Divine Feminine. Now, you'll have to figure out, Scorpio, who is what, if this represents your own internal energies or the energies of the person you're connected to. Make your own decision around that. So the masculine got overindulgence, lessons of change and balance to manifest temperance. Examples are they could be overeating, greedy, overdrinking, debauchery, or spending beyond their means or necessity. Very interesting. Cancer also got something similar. It was like toxic addictions. And now you're dealing possibly with a masculine energy in yourself or someone else that is overindulging. Now, we have to put our pride and our ego aside sometimes and just accept that that is what is going on. You know, when we talk about evolving spiritually, it is all about us accepting that we have shadows and we have these places that need work sometimes. So if you are that masculine energy, it's okay to acknowledge that. And that awareness is the first step. Ooh, the feminine, she's got the secrets here. The feminine's got some secrets. The masculine is overindulging. Oh, Scorpio, I feel like... Are we going into a soap opera here? I think it's soap opera time. I think it's soap opera time here. Oh my. Oh my. What is happening? Okay, so on your side, we'll just get into this. I almost wanted to start clarifying right away, but let's look at what you got going on. The Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Four of Wands. It actually looks like you're working towards something that is, you could be bodybuilding. Some of you could be just trying to create muscle mass and put together a routine. I know as a menopausal Gen Xer, okay, like, it is important for me to build muscle mass because this is a transitional time. Some of you may be going through that. Some of you, this might have to do with a hobby or a skill or something that you're trying to build. I feel like you are probably getting stronger here. And with this Four of Wands coming up after Strength, it feels like you're reaching a place of stability. You've either reached it or you are reaching a place of stability within yourself with whatever this is, which is cool. For the energy connected to you, they get the Five of Swords, the Justice card, and the Empress. Wow, okay. This may be, if this person is if you're the overindulging person, you might be overworking. You'll have to be careful of that. If they're the overindulging person, I see them walking away from that, honestly. From going from the Five of Swords, which is an acknowledgement of conflict, an acknowledgement of maybe just getting too caught up in certain things, certain thoughts, certain programs, and coming into the Justice and the Empress, where, wow, it feels like this energy is coming into a place of empowerment. If that's the secret side, the feminine angle there, then it seems like maybe this person you're connected to, Scorpio, is ready to leave some of those things behind, okay? Now, the energy in the middle of the connection, and this is where the soap opera kind of comes in, is the Four of Cups and the Tower. If this is a relationship, a romantic relationship, the two of you may have experienced a breakup, possibly some betrayals happening, but we'll see when we clarify. Something definitely has pulled the rug out from under. This could also be representative of two people who are trying to make something work that's long distance, a long distance kind of relationship, and they're having a hard time with that. Something is repelling this relationship at this time. Sometimes energies like this will come up in a relationship when both people need to kind of work on their own thing. And so it could be a natural part. Not every tower is bad. The tower has the potential to feel shocking. And the Four of Cups is kind of this resistance to the emotional energies that are being presented. So we'll see. This could also represent for some of you, the two of you might be scared of love, scared of opening up to one another. This could be a fear we're seeing here. All right, let's continue with the days of our lives as the world turns. Oh my gosh. Let's not throw the cards, Scorpio. All right, here we go. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles for you here. Hard work, hard-working energy, very focused. You've got the World, completion, and the Mountain, determination. Oh my, what is this? Are you for some of you, this is reiterating to me, you may be an avid outdoors person, a hiker, mountain climbing, something where you're really putting your energy and focus toward a certain point or a certain goal that you have. It looks like that to you is a monumental thing in your life. So whether it's getting your body in the shape that you want it to be, maybe you're running like, you know, a half a marathon or a marathon, you have that goal, you know, in mind. That is really actually beautiful energy, and you're very focused and you're very determined. Again, it could be on a skill or a creative project as well. But it looks like you know clearly what it takes to get there. There's no question about it. And you've got your sights set. For the Strength card, you got the number 12, the Injured, which says surrender, and the Lovers, the number 6 card, which is union, right with the Strength card here. Whew. To me, this feels like when it comes to love and relationships, Scorpio, some of you have dealt with a bit of drama here. And there's the energy of surrender, and then there's the energy of what I would call martyrdom, okay? And I think in this case, because look, this paw says the Injured, surrender. Some of you may be licking your wounds, so to speak. You may have been injured, or you have the potential to be if you keep putting yourself in a certain situation to do with love and coming together with someone. For some of you, this is an indicator, if you're dating someone or you've just freshly met someone, that this relationship not looking that great. I'm going to be honest. Looks like it kind of brings out your not so positive aspects, honestly, and is drawing you into that. For others of you, I can see why, if you're in a longer term relationship, you need some space to deal with this, to figure out that as you step forward, that you're trusting yourself. You're surrendering into the trust of yourself and not to someone else. Now, that card is connected to the Hanged Man in the tarot journey. So I'm wondering if you might be trying to figure that out. And some of you may be battling like, oh, well, if I take time for myself, if I pay all this attention to myself, I'm being selfish. Some of you may have that program running and you're trying to get out of that. Or maybe someone in the past has made you feel that way. Maybe it comes from a childhood, because I do have the Inner Child Oracle to close off the reading today. So there could be a childhood wound there for you. Okay, to clarify your Four of Wands, you got the 10 of Pentacles, contribution, and the 4 of Pentacles, security. And in this deck, it's the Hunters. And we have like a little wolf soccer team here. Contribution, and also family tree. It kind of looks like a field that you would play sports on, but also ancestry, the family tree comes into play, and the 4 of Pentacles, security. As you go through this process of really sacrificing yourself unto yourself, you have to be honest with yourself. You may have been keeping secrets from yourself, like your subconscious, conscious mind is very deep. And there's these little hidden portals that maybe are coming to light, and you're looking at surrendering into those, but you also don't want to get hurt. I see that. You could have a fear. Some of you could have a fear of being hurt if you put yourself out there. You want stability, you want security, and at times you may want to hide away a bit of this information, but I'm reading energies, so I can see you. I can see what's going on here. But I think you're trying to be a little more private because you feel safer in that energy of privacy, which is understandable. Blaze, are you coming up here? You can do it. Ready? No, he wants me to get him. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I don't have to do it a million times throughout a reading. I'm gonna lay down. Okay, let's look at this 5 of Swords for the person connected to you. What is going on with this? They got, interestingly enough, and so this other person may be the one carrying the masculine energy. They got the masculine card, the Emperor, number 4, structure in this Wild Wolf Tarot, and they got the Fool, innocence. I almost feel for some of you, if there has been a problem in the relationship, this person is learning how to forgive themselves so they can step forward on a fresher, more pure energy. They may be struggling with that a bit. They may be conflicted, like to the point where they feel like they are needing to beat themselves up about something. And maybe they really did wrong you in some way, or they really feel like they made a mistake and they're trying to deal with that mistake. It may have impacted the way that they're viewed or seen by other people. Maybe it was to do with something at work, a conflict at work that came up for this person. But they're trying to get back to a place, a renewal place. There's kind of this renewal, a fresher energy that they are attempting to explore right now. Kind of bringing themselves back to the cause point, back to the place of what I get is forgiveness. I know it says innocence, but I get also forgiveness there. With the Justice card, they get the Alpha of Hunters, which is the King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, discipline. And the 2 of Hunters, the 2 of Pentacles, adaptability. Yeah, and it's very interesting because if this person is the one struggling with those overindulgent kind of behaviors, they may have a situation where their physical body is bringing them back into like a place of like you're at a crossroads. Could be a health issue with this person. Interesting. You have, I picked up physical exercise on your part. This person also, I do pick up issues to do with the body, maybe to the point where they have to make some choices about what road they're going to take here. And they're really looking to get clear on that and get balanced and then have some good discipline in with that King of Pentacles being really solid in their approach. I will say, Scorpio, the person you're connected to carries a lot of masculine energies. It doesn't mean they are the masculine in your dynamic. It could mean that, but it also could be a feminine, because we do have the Empress here, who has maybe tipped herself a little too far into the masculine energies and tries to take control or tries to be more masculine in order to win. And that's where we have kind of this soap opera thing. It could be something that you've figured out about this person a long time ago. And they know it, you know, so it doesn't, when your energies come together, it doesn't go as well as you'd like. But we'll see. We'll get some clarifiers. Maybe things are going to shift a little bit. For the Empress, they get the Queen of Pentacles, motherly advice, and the Star, optimism. So Scorpio, this could represent you as the feminine energy coming in for them and really helping them work through their overindulgence. If the two of you are in a partnership and you're trying to take on a new health plan together, you know, this person just might need nurturing and that kind of energy. We have to be careful if we're in a romantic relationship about the motherly advice. So at times you may think you know something and you don't think they have it figured out, but you have to have the right approach. Perhaps maybe something a little more abstract to them, like just to be optimistic, stay encouraged, keep going, you're doing great, would be better than you need to do this, 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 and this, right? So we can watch out for that. They could also be the kind of person that has a mother that's trying to tell them what to do and how to do it. And so, you know, if you are the feminine in that case and you've got a mother-in-law, or, you know, just this could be someone you work with and they've got a partner who's, you know, trying to mother baby them or whatever. All you can do is be as supportive as possible, as nurturing as possible, as optimistic as possible without overstepping. Let's look at this Four of Cups. I would also say with that secrets coming up in the feminine energy, whatever your relationship is to this person, you may want to be really careful about who you talk to about it. For the Four of Cups, you bring in the energy of the Ace of Swords, clarity. I was kind of getting that, like you have some clarity on something that maybe this person doesn't have. They bring in the number 5, the Hierophant, which is the hunt, traditions. Sometimes I wonder here if you could have a third-party interference with this connection here. So if you are in a connection together, like I said, the busybody, nosy, Karen-like mother-in-law, or just, you know, you have a friend or they have somebody is kind of maybe interfering on this connection. I don't see a full-fledged, like somebody's cheating on somebody, but somebody is being influenced. There feels like a third-party influence that's, and maybe it's affecting both of you. It could be a family member affecting both of you or something like that. Maybe somebody in the family is upset that the two of you are attempting to take on healthier patterns. And I think, again, Scorpio, I think what I am saying, you're like, yes, I already know, I know that. Like it's like a clarity or a confirmation for you. It's not necessarily that I'm telling you anything new, but darn it, sometimes it's nice to have your feelings justified when it comes to these energies, you know, because you're like, you're trying to like sort it all out. You're trying to have a good influence. You're trying to like be the best you can be. You've got your own stuff you're working on, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, am I crazy here, you know? For the Tower, you bring in the Death card. That's your card, Scorpio. So this is you. Hey, I'm showing up as me. They get the Queen of Wands, vibrancy. Wow. Okay. So they may be... The two of you actually, this is a little bit different read on the Tower with these energies, the Death card, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands. The two of you might actually do well, like really diving into something controversial together, or something that like a mystery kind of thing. You may enjoy watching like mystery things together, or, you know, where you try to solve something. I feel like the two of you really come together in a nice way. I think they do bring that element and that spark to you where you can be yourself. But again, if there's third-party interference and there's drama like going on, but maybe the two of you could spend some time going deeper into your own emotions together, deeper into a mystery, maybe try to have a little fun with it. And again, you know, I would not recommend keeping secrets. The feminine energy has some secrets here. If you've been meaning to address some of these things with this person, now's the time to come out and address it, because I think honesty and openness is the best policy here in this, in these days of our life soap opera dynamics that we have here. Okay, let's get a card from the Inner Child Oracle to close off your reading, Scorpio. Scorpio, the Inner Child Oracle would like you to know to connect with the cosmos. The night sky holds many a wonder, some that we see with our eyes and some that we know in our hearts. If you have pulled this card, it is time to look beyond. Go stargazing, learn the constellations, study astrology or astronomy, and take time in your own meditations with the divine. Let the magic of the universe connect you to the boundlessness within you. Beautiful energies, Scorpio. And I think maybe with this person, the two of you can kind of take a step back. Let's be honest. Let's clear the air. Let's make sure that we have everything on the table. And then taking a step back, and maybe the two of you do go to the planetarium, the observatory. You dive into some of the mysteries together. Spend a little time out in nature at night together. That might really bring about a refreshing clearing to this connection that is much needed. Scorpio, thank you so much once again for joining. I'm absolutely delighted to have you here. I so appreciate your support, and I can't wait to see you next time.